Alright, so in this question, we've got a couple negotiating 25-year mortgage, 150 grand, fixed rate of 7.5% monthly. So fixed rate just means it doesn't change throughout the course of the loan, but that only stays fixed for 7 years. Then the market rate for the remainder of the loan. So market rate they usually call variable rate in Australia, variable rate, and it basically just changes depending on what the banks decide every year. They agree the monthly repayments of that for the first 7 years. Alright, so first of all, find out the amount owing after the first 7 years. So that's your future value at 7 years. So first things first is, let's just clear this. Alright, so we got a loan of 150 grand. And it was 7 point something percent, wasn't it? Pretty high actually. Not that high anymore. And it's positive loan because it's coming to the person. That's positive. 7 lots of 12 for the time period. Payments are negative 1100 because it's paying back to the bank. And future value has to be negative, but we'll work out what that is now. But that'll come out as a negative value because it's still owed to the bank. All right. So that will work out after the future value after 84 payments, which is 7 years. All right. So that's the first calculation there. Just cut and paste that into our workings. You'd obviously just write down what each of the cells you put in was. All right. So for part A, so after 7 years, couple still owe 132,119 and 82 cents. Alright, part B. The new monthly repayments required to pay off the loan after 7 years, if after 7 years the market rate has risen to 8.5% per annum. Presumably it stays like that then for the remainder of the loan, which actually in reality it wouldn't, but we're going to just do it as if for the rest of the loan it stays 8.5. So what we have to do is we have to cut and paste this. So we're going to use Control and C, and we're going to paste that into the PV because this is like the starting point, PV, and it's still in their bank, so it should be positive. All right. So I know this can be confusing, but even though it says negative future value, meaning that it's owed to the bank, then we put it in the principal. You want it to be positive because it's still in their bank. Interest rate has changed to 8.5. We don't know what the payment amount is. That was the point of the question. Do we know how long? The question said it was a 25-year loan, which is a pretty standard length of time. So we've already had 84 payments. So we can do this in one line actually. 25 lots of 12 minus 84. So whatever's left basically. 25 lots of 12 is the whole loan. Take 84. Whatever that comes to. As soon as I press enter, that'll type in what actually is there. Right. And now we want to put in future value, which will be 0 because it goes down from that to nothing. What's the payment going to be? Press enter, and that's the answer. Tool that in as well. So payments of per month for the remainder of the loan. And just to remind you, so that 216 was equal to 25 lots of 12. Take away 84 because 84 was how many we used up top for the first 7 years.